Hi everyone, this is Brenda and Tim from Mainelyhybridhomesteading.
Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing well.
I'm really excited to show you a couple products that we bought recently that are really making life easier for us and saving us money in the long run.
So we thought we'd share them with you. We're not sponsored or anything like that.
No.
We just thought these were pretty cool little gadgets and wanted to share them.
So, as you know, I've been using brake bleeder to vacuum seal my jars with my dry goods. And that works well, but it does take a lot of time and energy. And I also had to purchase these jar sealers from the Food Saver, for the Food Saver. And I use those together, but I found this product. It's just a mini little sealer made by Nutri, and so easy to use. And yes, it does rely on power. You just charge up the little unit here. It has a little USB charger that comes with it, and you also get the two attachments for the wide mouth jars and the regular mouth jars. And it does come with this little hose here. If you do have a Food Saver, then you could just use these alone with your regular Food Saver machine if it has that attachment.
And just to clarify, you said you found this, but let's be fair. Let's give credit where credit's due. Uncle Steve found it.
Well, yes, Uncle Steve was talking about a similar unit. I'm not sure if he bought this particular one.
Yeah, that's the one.
There is one made by Food Saver, which is like almost $54. But this one by Nutri was $21.99. So I figured for $20, I would try it. But I'm really happy I did.
Because it comes with everything here.
It does come with everything.
Yep.
And it came with these jar lids here. I don't think I'd use them for pressure canning, but they would definitely be good for your dry canning with the vacuum sealer. And it also came with this little, I guess, lid remover. Tim's had better success with it than I have as far as removing the sealed lids. But I'm going to show you a gadget here in a few minutes of something else I found that is much easier than using this. But this is still handy to have. So,
I'm going to show you how this works.
Yes. Got some cranberries here. And of course, you want to make sure your rim is nice and clean, and your jars, and also your lid. So just putting that on there, and we are going to put the wide mouth attachment.
Wide mouth, yes.
And
I call it a big mouth.
Just turn it on.
There's a button on the top. Yep. And how long do you let it go?
It's been about 10 seconds, but you will, depending on what you're sealing, you'll hear the sound changing. It's like a higher pitch. So we're sealed. If you're sealing something like macaroni, something that has a lot more air in between the food and so forth, then it may take a little bit longer. But I usually wait for that change in the sound. So you can see here we have a nice seal. And that's it. You're ready to put this on the shelf. I always put a label on the food that I'm sealing, the date that I'm sealing it, and the best by or expiration date. Not that it's going to matter because you are sealing it, so it's going to last longer than the best by date. And it will usually last longer than the best by date anyway. But it just gives me an idea of how old the food was when I did seal it. It's just the way I do it. But definitely put what's in the jar, because sometimes, especially if you're doing different flours and things like that, you may not remember what's in there.
So overall, you're going to give this product a A?
Yeah, A++.
Yeah, yeah, it's helped a lot because doing it by hand with this was a chore.
Yeah.
Good in a pinch, and like she said, with no power, great. But This doesn't take much. It's USB.
It does last for quite a few uses.
Yeah.
That one charge will last quite a few. I did quite a few jars and it didn't...
we haven't even charged it yet.
Didn't need it, yeah.
Okay.
I did want to mention, if you are sealing flour or something really powdery like flour or confectioner sugar in a jar, I usually will cut the bottom off of a coffee filter and just stick it in there. So when you are sealing it, it's not going to go up into whatever unit you're using and damage your vacuum sealer. So it'll work on any size jar. I had used it on these dill seeds that I seed saved from the garden to keep them fresh. So now for the removal of the lid.
And this was always the more challenging part for us initially.
Yeah, I was definitely having a hard time removing them without damaging the lids, because I would like to reuse them for vacuum sealing my dry goods. And some people, even though it's not recommended, they reuse them for pressure canning as well. So I have had great success without damaging, denting, or tweaking the lids with this device here. It's made by Cookwise, and I guess it used to be made like quite a few years ago, like decades ago, and this company here, Cookwise, is making them again. I did find that on Amazon. Both of these things I found on Amazon, and I can leave links down below for you. But I found the directions a little confusing, but it does open different, lids or bottle tops, that kind of thing. So we have our cranberries here that we just sealed, and the picture shows using it this way, and I did just play with it, and it did come off for me. But I've been using it this way with this little piece right here, and just a gentle lift, and there you go. Your lid comes off. It's not dented. It's still straight. And I've reused this multiple times just demonstrating this. So I'm very happy with this. It's not inexpensive. It was $24.99, but now that I've been using it, it's gonna be priceless. It's gonna save me so much money in being able to reuse my lids, saving me time and frustration. So let me know if you have any questions about these products. I know I'm still learning how to use this one, but that's the method that I've been using to take my lids off.
Maybe if somebody already has one, they can leave some tip or comments below and let us know what they think. But yeah, makes life a little easier for sure.
For sure. Thanks for joining us today, and please like and share this video and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.